I hope so. There it is. Oh, I haven't got it. Hi, Kels. How you doing, sweetheart? Long time no see. How is everybody doing? I lit a candle for our Daniel last Monday and Tuesday. And I'm looking at her up here. I've got her name on me other side of her desk where and still is, it's all there. And it's staying there. She comes and visits me, so are you gonna join in? Yeah, good. Are you gonna join in quiz tonight, Jake? Hey, I miss terribly. I mean, it don't get any easier, does it? She were like a second daughter to me. She were. In fact, she sent me Mother's Day card. So she obviously felt the same way, didn't she? Bless her. I don't miss her. It should never have been her. Never have been her. And I still think they could have done more personally. That's my opinion anyway. I'm a little bit bitter about it, really. But there we go. There's nothing we can do now, is there, apart from try to love her and just remember her, which not somebody you could forget, is she? Let's face it, she was such a lovely person. Never going to forget her, that's for sure. I don't know. Hiya, Carly. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I mean, she's one of them. She was one of those people that once she's in your life, that's it. There's no way she could get away. We wouldn't escape her. Yeah, she were. I talked to my daughter Claire now and again. We talk about her. Remembering her because I managed to get them to meet twice before she went, and it was something Danielle wanted. She wanted to meet Claire. I think because she looked upon me as like a second mum. And I thought, well, really, if she's sort of my second daughter, she needs to meet her sister. Bless her. Oh dear. And she did. She met him. They met each other twice. Once here and then once when we came over to visit her at her own home. Yeah. I've got all the videos on a playlist on my channel. If ever you need to see them, or unless they might even still be up on Danielle's channel actually. But I've done a playlist of Danielle's, or most of Danielle's videos that I can go and have a look at, because she's got some fantastic ideas regarding boxes, and she was an amazing crafter, paper crafter especially. But she could sew as well. She could do so many things. Yes, she was amazing. Anything she turned around to, really. I'm just glad she crossed my path when she did. Hi, Carly. That would be lovely. You should. Don't don't let it go. Just have a little go, and people be loving seeing you and watching you. Don't do long videos if you don't want. Don't even have to talk on them if you don't want. But I think you should do it. Your mother would be proud of you. Well, she's proud of you anyway, but you know what I mean. She would. She'd be thrilled. She would. I'd do it. Go for it, kiddo. If there's aught I can help you with, you'll have to let me know, or Kelly can help you. There's a lot of people who'd watch you. I'm telling you now, you'd soon get some subscribers. You would. We've got 6 people in, but I can only see 2 of you. I don't know where everybody else is. Are you going to talk to us? I know what. Oh dear, I don't know. Yeah, and you've got some good stuff to start with. Work with, Carly. There, your mum has got a nice collection together. Inks and punches and papers and things. Oh, did she? All right. I thought your mum were thinking you were going to get it, but you've got some of it, so that's good. So is Alicia crafting as well then? Is she going to be doing a YouTube channel, or is she just doing it for herself? And if there's anything that you're stuck for, just let me know. If I've got it, you're welcome to it. Just let me know. I mean, I'm not forced to have it, but you know what I mean. If it's there and I'm not using it, you can have it. Well, Right. Bless her. Your mum split it between you, did she? She will lovely, your mum. She still is. I'm looking at her. I'm talking. She knows I'm talking to you because she's just up here. I've got pictures of her here. I've got pictures with you, Carly. Pictures with Simon, your dad. Pictures with Cassidy. There's one with little Leia and Layla. I mean, I get mixed up with Leia and Layla. I do. And Bonnie. How's Bonnie? How's Bonnie doing? Little Bonnie. She's a right little terror when we visited. Oh, bless her. Yeah, I've got you all up here to look at. I have. We've got 7 people in, but there's only 2 of you talking to me. Come on, you lot. Say good evening, hello, welcome. Come and say hello to us. Talk to us. Oh, I've only got 6 now. Just frighten somebody away. That's quiz nights. She's at Alicia's, is she? Ah, bless her. Ah, she's doing good. Don't let the snake eat her. Oh my God. You're blooming Alicia and snakes. Oh, I'm watching something on Facebook, and I don't know whether it was yesterday or day. No, it was yesterday on Facebook, and there was a woman she just opened her dishwasher to start loading it up with the dirty dishes, and there were a flaming snake in the bottom of her dishwasher. Don't know where they live, but I'm not going there. Oh my God! Now when I think of Alicia, I just think snakes. Oh, bless her heart. Oh no, I've never. Oh, it makes my skin crawl just thinking about them. Yeah, bless her. Rose, Poppy Lou, she's dippy. She went dippy on Sunday. Yesterday, Claire come and Glenn, because Harry's got something wrong with car, and of course Poppy went crazy. She does, doesn't she? I know she's into animals. Poppy went dippy do lolly, and I were in the kitchen, and I didn't know she was behind me, and I trod on her. I know I did. She didn't yelp or anything, and she seems to be fine. She's not in any pain, but I could swear that I've done both her legs, both on her right side, the front and the back leg, because she seems to flick it out when she's walking, like on ankle bit, on a back leg, and yeah, where her wrist would be on front leg. But she's not in any pain, but it's whittling me to death now. I've done some damage to her feet. But she, as I said, she never yelped or anything. She's just that giddy, and she always gets behind me when I'm cooking. When I'm a cooker, she's there behind me. And I very often forget, but I sometimes I have to look behind me before I move, but sometimes I forget and she gets trod on. No, she's not bothered. She's not fussy. She's a good little thing. Oh dear, she is. I don't know. Come on, where's all my quiz lot? Come. There's 7 of you in, and I've only got 2 lovely ladies talking to me. Say hello to us all. On and off, Kels, because I've got so much of it now that's still around that if I keep making it, I'm going to have nowhere to put it. Oh, bless you, dear. Oh, that's lovely, Carly. Thank you. Hiya, Kelly. How you doing, Flower? um, if there's anything in particular that you're wanting, Kelly, let me know, and then I can either see if I've got something Or if not, I can always make you something that you know that you want. But you'll have to let me know which, what it is you're wanting. If you're wanting something particular. So, Colette, we missed you last week, Flower. Were you away, enjoying weather or what? Have you got me? You've got me on Facebook, haven't you, Kel? Message me on Facebook. Me, I'm fine. I'm fine. Apart from being a bit overheated. Oh, your daughter was with you, was she? I've got me. I've got me. I thought I'm going to try and get my fan over here, and because it's on a clip, it's a bit awkward to get it pointing where I want it, where I can clip it to. So I've had to leave it there, but I've just brought it a fraction nearer, and I can feel it. It's actually a better fan than other one. That other clip-on fan I got broke down when I got all grounded. So yeah, when Niagara decided to fall in my craft room and drowned everything, but my idea has worked. Should have got into it before, shouldn't I? Really needs a woman. It always needs a woman to put you on straight and narrow. He says, "Oh, I was thinking about that," and I thought, "Oh, you little liar, Tommy. Otherwise, why didn't you do it?" I don't know. He sat in there. We've got a television in the house, and he sat in there watching telly. Mind you, while he's sat there, he's got the garden door open, and Poppy can nip in and out when she wants, but she won't go out if we're not out or one of us is not out. She won't go outside. She'll go in garage, and then she doesn't always go in garage. She sticks with us until till one of us goes outside with her, and she never does anything in house that she shouldn't. She's a good little thing, really, to say. But she's just this last couple of weeks, she's been very stuck to me like glue for some reason. I don't know why, unless she knows something I don't. I don't think it's. I don't know what it is. She just loves mummy most of this last couple of weeks. Oh dear, we've not even got Mark and Mark in yet. What's going on? It's nearly quiz time, and none of us quiz players are in. Oh, Nicolette. Look like winning it tonight, Colette, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. It just goes to show you, doesn't it? And I were on Percy's last night, and he said he'd definitely be on tonight, but he's not here yet. But then again, there's still a bit of time. They know it's 8 o'clock, so it's supposed to be 8 o'clock start. But I won't do it if they don't come in. If nobody comes, there's no point, is there? Because it takes some time to write them all out. So, not that I mind. It's just, if there's only a couple in, it's not worth it, really, for anybody. I like it when you've all got these daft answers all coming in at me. I can have a good laugh at you all. Oh, I am naughty, aren't I? I shouldn't laugh at you. But you make me laugh. You brighten my day. Monday night is fun night, isn't it? I say, isn't it just? It is. One of the is I don't know if still Carly's still here, but she put a photo up on Facebook. I don't know when it was. It might have been last week sometime. But I had to look at it twice. My goodness me, she looks like a mum. Wow, it really did. It In fact, even Harry commented, she looks like a mum. She does. She's beautiful like a mum. You all are. You're all beautiful. You're a beautiful family, full stop. Oh, my lovely friends. You're all my family. You and all, Colette. You're all of them. All my family. My family's on Facebook, YouTube. You are. Till there. Now you know. I've claimed you all. I have. I've claimed you all. Oh dear. Well, I don't know where nobody's talking to us, are they? You always look forward to Mondays. I know you do, Colette. It's lovely that people come back week after week. I know most of them do, but I mean, I know Mark Dixon is babysitting again tonight, but he usually pops on. Now, whether he's got to get little ones to bed before he comes on or not, I don't know. I can't remember. Or if he just has to get them ready for bed or something. I don't know. As regards other Mark, I'm not sure. Depends if he's working or not. He might be working after late shifts or whatever. Percy did say, but Lease. Hello, Lease. Oh, sweetie. I'm trying to get you a pot. I've boxed you 6 dolls up. And I've just got to wrap them up in brown paper because that box is like been put together somehow. I don't know whoever sent me in that box to me constructed it themselves, which is fine. So I'll put brown paper on it and then it'll get posted out tomorrow, at least to you. All right, Chuck, and I popped you a little card in. She's not been very well for a while, Alice hasn't. She's really having it rough. Not you, Chuck. Oh, bless you. Oh dear, that's nice, Cal. Thank you. Yeah, she didn't join in quiz. She was so funny. She always made me laugh all the time. When she were here, I'm watching her, and she's watching me doing what I'm doing, and I'm not doing it right, and she knows I'm not doing it right. She waits while I'm doing it, and says, "That's not how you do it." We sat here and howled laughing. Oh dear, she was a real. She really boosted my spirits up. She did, bless her. She still does because I talk to her all the time. Harry thinks I'm going nuts. We're probably right, but we don't. Oh, I always got wrong way with me hair. What am I doing? And when I'm looking at it, I'm going opposite way. Yeah. A lot in your head is in your head. You're trying to sort out what I need. Oh, right. All right, Flower. I've got you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get these. They'll be posted out tomorrow. It'll probably be a couple of 3 days because I didn't realise. I bought a DVD on Facebook. I wanted to, not Facebook, but I'm not talking about eBay. I bought Goosebumps and I thought that were brilliant. And then Goosebumps 2 come out, and I thought, oh, man, that. But of course, you can't get DVD straight away. I'm not one for going to pictures. I like to be, under my own roof, so to speak. And last week I looked, I'll go and have a look, see if there is one, Goosebumps 2, on eBay, and I got one. Really, really good price. It were just over £1.50 or something like that. Free, I got it free post as well. It was silly money, and it was second one, and it was brand new. I got that one, and I got Polar Express. I think it's lovely, Tom Hanks, and I just like that video. Please go and get yourself snuggled into bed, get yourself a decent book, lay down and enjoy. Don't worry about us on here, we'll take care of it. We'll sort this quiz out one way or another. But just you behave yourself, missus, and get yourself back on your feet again. And hopefully, might catch you on your next live. I'm dropping tomorrow night instead of tomorrow morning. I've got this this lung thing going on. This NHS sent out through GPs. Anybody that's got respiratory problems or lung problems are getting this opportunity to go for a, I think, excuse me, is it a CT scan or something like that on the lungs? And they send you a letter, then they ring you up and ask you if you do an appointment on over the phone following day, which I did, and I apparently qualified, which, you know, I thought I would anyway. And I've just got to go to Tesco's car park. It's a mobile unit at Tesco's car park. And our car, believe it or not, has not yet. No, I haven't watched any yet, Colette. Oh, hello. Come here, my little precious. Here we go. Tell everybody Mummy trod on you. Think so. Hey? I haven't watched any yet, Colette. Because I've been doing a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of other. And I've been watching a lot of air crash investigations. Oh, they fascinate me how they can work it out and what's happened. It's like that. I used to watch a lot of forensic detectives. Oh, I think they're really, really good how they can work out who's done what and how they can find it out. Hello, beautiful. Did Mummy tread on your tootsies? Oh, babe, I'm sorry. My little baby. You're a good girl. I know. I don't want kisses off you because you've been eating piders again. She goes round now looking for flaming daddy long legs in the bathroom. They usually get right in the corner at the bottom of the door. And she goes, and I said, look, the pider. She goes and gets it. Munch, munch. She doesn't like big ones, you know, big spiders that we none of us like. She doesn't like them. I don't think she's frightened of them. I just don't think she likes taste. Dear babe. Oh, what's up, Duck? You've got your head all lung down. What matter? My good girl. My puppy. Little puppy, a good girl. She is. So, hiya, Emma. Well, they're not on at the moment, Ducks. I don't know whether they'll be coming on. Well, Mark Dixon was, but I don't know about other Mark, whether he's working or not. And they've not come on as yet, as I know of. But then again, there's 9 in, and there's only 3 people talking to me. Or 4 with you now. Oh, dearie me. Aren't we blessed? Okay. Well, it's nearly time, ain't it? It is. I thought Kev might have been on as well tonight. Percy said he were coming on tonight. We're going to see us at 8 o'clock. Who else have we got? Not Chris is not on yet. Chris is not arrived. Colette's here. Em's here. But I don't know who everybody else is because they're not talking. And my flipping, I don't know what's going on. I think I must have upset somebody because my subscribers are dropping like flies. for some reason. I lost 6. When I checked last week, I'd lost 6. Don't know why. I shall have to get on with watching some of these videos, you know, because I've got quite a few now, new ones, especially Johnny Depp, because I ordered a couple of Johnny Depp ones off of eBay. So I've got them all to watch. So I think what I might do is I'm going to have a couple of days sewing, doing it and sewing bit, because there's bits I do by hand, of course, and watch some films, videos with my headphones on, because I can play them on my other PC. Do you know, this PC I put same when I bought this one in here. It's a big one like that one in house. And I took the actual part number off that one, reference number, to buy this one. And discovered, it not only doesn't have a disc drawer in it, it's just a blank, there's no disc drawer in. It doesn't have a flaming camera on it, this one either. This one, I'm playing it on my, I've got a Logitech camera, webcam. And that one's got a built-in one, and it's also got a built-in tray. Now, I nearly swapped them round and put this one in house and that one in here. But then I thought, well, I can watch videos in here, and I don't have to wear my headphones in here, but I do get disturbed a lot. If I'm in there and I've got my headphones on, he tends not to disturb me too much. And I usually get better service as well, brings me a coffee or you want a cup of tea. Because I'm drinking tea again, and it's lovely. I'm loving my tea. It's been ages. Oh my gosh. I think I've been back on tea for about 4 weeks now. Oh, it's heaven. I still have coffee. I still have more coffee than I have tea. But I do like my cup of tea in the morning, 2 cups in the morning. And then I have coffee through the day, and I have a cup of tea at night time, bedtime, just before bed. So then I won't have a little leak in the bathroom, and then climb into bed, and that's me done for now. And I just lay reading, and then when my head nods, I put my book down. But I've been having problems with my flaming Kindle Paperlite. When you recharge it up every day, well, as soon as I come down in the morning, bring it down, shove it in to charge. I don't use a lot of charge out of it every night, but we just like to keep it topped up. But sometimes when you pull the charger out, it's like there's a picture of a charger on front. You can't get rid of it. So I have to keep pushing the charger in again. Leave it a second or two, pull it out again, and then it'll come back on. And sometimes it comes back on with charger picture again, and I have to try again. Sometimes it'll bring it right up from where you left off. Well, that's the one I want. So then I make sure I don't shut it again before I go upstairs, otherwise I can't read. And I've got a charger upstairs for it. It's not the original charger. But then again, the one I've got downstairs is not original charger, because that's one I were using and getting no joy from that one at all. So bit of a nuisance, really, isn't it, when you think about it? But it wouldn't be any good me buying a new charger for it. I don't think it's charger. I think it's the actual Paperlite. But it's like he says to me, just go and buy another one. You can't. It don't work like that, because not with me anyway. Because I'll tell you why. I have got literally dozens of books that I haven't yet read on that Paperlite, and you can't get it onto a new Paperlite. They won't transfer them over for you. So I said to him, I said, well, ever I've got books on here, I can't do it. He says, why not? Can't you just transfer them over? I said, no, it's not like that. It's not like a PC. Now I have got a Kindle Fire, but I only had audiobooks put onto that because I couldn't have my audiobooks on my Paperlike. Yeah, I'm on my third. I'm on my third, Colette. I've had two ordinary Kindles without the Paperlike. First one, I must have had that. Oh, golly. That has got to have been about 10 or 12 year old. And then my last one, similar to the time, I don't know. I don't think they resend them here. It don't work really. It don't really work like that. I don't think. I don't know. I mean, this is me being gormless because I'm absolutely techno challenged. I have to say, techno challenged, and never used to be. And it can be a bit upsetting because I used to be really, really good. I went to college, night school, colleges for all sorts of different computer classes and what have you. But then computers are nothing like what they were when I went to college for it. Do you know what I mean? It's I have in a sense that my daughter Claire has got my first book, Kindle, and I tell you what I got on that. I got all the Twilight ones on it. I got all the I don't know whether you'd know, I can't remember now what it was. It's a series about vampires, and oh god, there were loads of books. In fact, I've got a couple of them on this one because I read them all, and then there were two new ones come out for the same series. And I thought, oh, because it sort of left it a little bit sort of up in air. It didn't leave you hanging like a cliffhanger, but you could see there was room to go on, carry on a bit. And they did two more. So those two are on this one as well. Something happened, not last night before, with this Kindle Light, and I don't know. I were having a problem getting it to come up from the charger picture. So I kept shoving the charger in, putting it down, picking it up, taking it out, opening it up. Sorted. It's come back to me writing. Not Vampire Diaries, but it's like that. Hi, Rachel. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I'm doing wonderful. I am. I'm really feeling very good. And it's been a long time since I can actually say that because I've been really, really rough while we've had this extra heat. Has been playing with my chest. So, but I'm feeling quite good, really. All the things considered, I think I'm doing all right. Oh, I'm putting it again wrong way. Oh dear. So yeah. So yeah, what they were. Oh, I don't know, Colette, what it's called, but do you know what? I'm going to go back and have a look for you because it's an amazing series. I know that I read 14 books and two new ones have come out. Well, new one, they come out a bit back actually. I've never got around to reading them. But my problem is, I go on to Kindle books and I buy box sets for 99p. And sometimes it's a complete series. Sometimes you've got to buy two box sets to get the complete series. So, what have I missed with you, Rachel? All recovered much better now. Have you been poorly? Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I got COVID at Christmas bad. I've just got my cup of tea back, so I'm quite happy. I couldn't eat, or still a lot of stuff I can't eat and drink, but I can drink my tea now, and I'm really pleased about that. I am. Well, where are our quiz people? Colette, you look like you won this week. No, no. Oh, Morganville. That's the one. Morganville vampires. That just popped into my head. That's amazing for me to remember. Yeah, Morganville vampires. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really is. Yeah, Morganville. I'm trying to think who author is as well. I can't remember name. I think they call that Morgan or very similar. I'm not sure. But it's definitely Morganville vampires, and it starts off with Glass House. That's book one. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I loved it, and I mean, I was in some parts. I was nervous to read next bit. Really got me on edge of my seat. Well, I've got my tea back. That was the only thing that bothered me more than anything else. I couldn't drink my tea, and I've been having to drink coffee. Now I can't drink coffee unless it's got cream in it. So we've been buying bloody cream by the pint just every other day or wherever. But at night time it's a little bit sickly. So and in the morning I didn't mind it, but I just missed having a proper cup of tea. But every time I tried to have tea, it tasted vile. Now this tea tasting vile started the week before Christmas when I went in hospital. And I didn't go in for COVID. I went in for that injury to my arm and my hand when my hand come up like a big what have you. And it was I can't eat eggs. I can't stand the smell of eggs. I can eat onions. I can't peppers. I've not tried. I can't stand eggs. Can't stand smell. Can't stand it. Absolutely can't stand the smell of eggs. I like this. This is me. Vimto. Sugar-free, not sugar-free. Well, yeah, sugar-free Vimto. Because it's got a flavour in it. It's like fruits, summer fruits sort of flavour Vimto. And so yeah, I like that. And we also have bitter lemon as well. Either or. I mean, you got a few bottles of bitter lemon, you got a few bottles of Vimto. Also, orange squash, which I was drinking when I come out of hospital, and that was all I could drink at the time. But it wasn't until I've been home. I got come home on Friday from hospital, and Christmas was the following weekend, and I was so ill that weekend. Now there were 4 ladies in my ward, in my alcove, as it were, in hospital, and 3 of them were going home, and I was the one that wasn't originally. So each one of those ladies, they knew they were going home at 9 o'clock in the morning when doctor come round to see them. Mine were a different doctor. So they each had to have a COVID test before they could go home. So they did that, and off they went home total. Then at 10 o'clock, my doctor come to ward, and he asked me about my hand and was it still hurting here. He said, "What is your problem here?" And I said, "I don't know. It just hurts so much, so painful." And he had a look, and he says, "I want you to have an X-ray. Go and have an X-ray done of your hand." So I said, right. So they took me up for an X-ray and brought me back, only to find out that my bone, that little bone between the 2 fingers there, was broken. This is Flossie, me playing with her, and she didn't bite me. They kept saying it was a dog bite, and I said, "No, a dog bite. She didn't bite me. I was playing with her, and it was my fault. I caught my hand on a tooth, and it's true. I did catch my hand on a tooth, bitten and grabbed for a toy, and that broke a tiny bone in here. Oh, but they couldn't do it to help me. All they did was plaster them two fingers together. Then they didn't make a very good job of it. So, but I was more bothered about this because I think they were worrying I was going to get sepsis because my arm come up like a great big balloon. Seen them sumo wrestler thing on my arm from elbow down to below my wrist was like huge. And I think they were worried I was going to get sepsis in that. But anyway. But then the doctor said to me, when they found out I'd got a broken bone, they said, you can go home today if you would like. So I said, well, yes, I'd like. I didn't want to stay in because our Clara brought me a mole loaf and a tub of Lurpite butter because I don't have margarine. And I don't like hospital's butter either. So I couldn't eat their food. It was vile. And everybody's saying, oh, the meals here are lovely. And I'm thinking, where the hell are you getting your meal from? Because it can't be off the same trolley I'm getting mine. My goodness, it was awful. So I couldn't even drink their tea and coffee, but it was just cheap, instant stuff. Instant tea, no thanks. So I had some tea bags of my own in my bag, but I didn't want them back, just couldn't drink it. So Claire brought me some Robinson's sugar-free orange juice, squash, and it was nice, and I was drinking that, and I was drinking that for nearly 4 months. And I've only just, this last sort of month, started drinking tea again. I just said to him, I tried a couple of times and said, no, I can't drink it. Here he is. Hiya, Chris. How you doing? We're not quizzing because we've not got many in tonight. Not quizzy people anyway. So it's either you or Colette. But I can win tonight. So so it's just this last month or so it's sort of got back to me drinking me tea. A few other things I can eat, but mostly I made a chocolate cake the other week. And even that I didn't enjoy it. And I love them, what they call Mrs. Crocker or wherever, cake mixers. I adore them. Tempting chocolate cake. And it was awful. You didn't enjoy it at all. So I don't know. So I'm not right if I can't eat chocolate cake, am I? That is terrible. I might have to go in hospital again if I can't eat chocolate cake. Oh my goodness, yeah, so. But I shall have another attempt at another chocolate cake in a couple of weeks and then I'll know if I'm all right or not. I don't know. But, oh, Rachel's still in. This is what I've been doing lately, Rachel. Diamond painting. And this is my first. I've started the second one, doing it different colourway. I've done pink tail and pink feet on this one and blue, obviously. And on the other one, I've just started and I've done blue feet on the other one. And I'd started, these are supposed to be white, but the white AB, and to quite honest, they look more bluey purple than they do white. So I weren't keen, and I put eyes on, and I'm not sure I like eyes either. But that's what I've been doing with them. But I bought these instead for the face of the other one. They're round rather than the conical ones, but they are proper white, shiny. They're not white ABs. So they've come today, this morning, to try out other one. But because I've started doing white on others, you know. Oh, bye, Kelly. See you later, chick. Take care. So, yeah, so I bought some white ones, round ones, just to do faces because I don't like them with that AB on them. It's just too much colour on the face itself. And these are ones they've sent me. Where have I put them? Have I put them white? A big bag of whites. Oh, there they are. They're not whites, but there they are. The white, but you can see the colour on them. And there's too much colour in it, even though it's white AB. It's too much. There's too much of the AB for me. So I bought them instead, and I'm going to try them on other one. So that be that, and hopefully I have done a little bit on other one, but I want to get this face finished now, and then it's done. The horn on this first one that I did, originally I did it silver and gold, intermittent, you know, like a spiral of silver and a spiral of gold. Oh, it looked awful. So I took all the gold ones off because I preferred the silver one anyway. Got a gnat, it's going to bite me. Yeah, so I've done the other one silver as well. I've done the horn on the other one. I've done the feet on the other one. I don't think I've done anything else on that one yet. I've just done the horn and the feet. That's a good idea, Chris. Maybe. I mean, I'm trying to keep the body colour a solid colour, like the blue. The other one, this one here, I'm doing pink, but I want to use white. I'm using white for the face of the other one. It's too late for that one to use white on it because I've already got that many on, and I suppose you could say it looks as if it's got a mask on, isn't it? Really. But no, I'll just carry on doing it with them on. But on the box, it doesn't look like that. It shows you white, and it just looks white. You know, the actual stones on the box. The picture, not the picture on the box. Is it on here? No, it's not. Not that one. No, because they do actually do. They do a little. I don't think you can see that. Can you see here? They do a little deer as well, and I think it's same size as unicorn, but they're not particularly cheap. And I don't like this black background teddy bear there. Don't like that at all. But unless you're putting black beads on, but or navy blue beads, no, I don't like that one. So, but I am really enjoying doing these unicorns. I've got another one on way, and I don't know when to do them when they're all done. Because I've got 5 teddy bears done, big ones. Oh, I've got 4 big ones and 1 little one, smaller one, and then two unicorns here. Like all diamond paintings, they're all laid out over there, flat. I've got some under here waiting to be done. I've got one on my boarding house waiting for me to carry on. And I've not done any diamond paintings for ages because I've been busy doing these ones. Oh dear. But if you saw how much stuff I've got anyway, with leftovers from diamond painting, but they're too tiny to use on there. You know, I'm saying that I've actually bought some 2 mil and 3 mil because they usually just send in 4 mil. They're what ones I was looking for. They're white ones, but there's too much. You know, you can't see how much pink there is when they're like that, but once they're on, you can see it. And these are 4 millimeter. So I've ordered 3 and 2, that colour, those colours, because you can't get a cover, otherwise you can't get it covered properly. So, and I think it looks nice with having different sizes as well. So it's not too uniform, it's just like all over type of thing. And it didn't show you how to do a nose, so I've just put two like little pink nostrils on it. Yeah, I love them though. I love doing them. I really enjoyed doing them. And I'm starting at the minute. I'm doing Mrs. Claus's now. I've been doing me ladies up here, wherever they are. This lady up here. They smell lovely. Um, I've just parcelled 6 up for Lisa's going to take them on her craft store when she goes next time. I've got 2 more to finish to go up there, and then I've got some Mrs. Claus ones I'm doing next. And I'm hoping that Lenore are going to bring some Christmassy smelling Unstoppables out. But if not, I've bought some cloves and some cinnamon sticks. So I'm going to have to crush them up and make a little pouch to put inside. So they've got like a Christmas smelling body. Because they do smell nice, they really do. This is what I've been putting in original ones. But I've really been, it's fine finding it easier now. The fact that I've got my sewing machine set up, because sewing them completely by hand, it was just a little bit time consuming. And my fingers, unfortunately, they're like more like pincushions at the minute. I keep stabbing myself, or I'm pushing that hard to get through. And iron needle will go straight backwards into my fingers, so I'm like jumping about, ouch, and needed spotted from a plane, yeah. Well, yeah, and we have them close enough coming over top of us. They come right down over us to go into Doncaster Airport. They do. In fact, one come that close one night. Well, it were like a tea time-ish. It was summertime. And I honestly swear to God, I thought he was going to land in field at bottom right garden here. It was that low. I sort of, duck. I mean, it weren't that low that I had to duck, but it just give you that impression he was coming down. He was too low, much too low. He could have been in dead trouble. Being that low, it was terrible. I could literally see people in windows of aeroplane. I could have waved to them. That's how close they were. I've never seen one since come that close. And only other time we've had any near miss was when we were at my mother's. Now we're busy in garage at my mother's, and bloody red arrows went over, didn't they? Low. And I thought they were coming down. I thought it was going to crash on the top of the garage. I flew out of that garage. My heart were racing. I thought, oh my God, I wonder what it were. And it were red arrows. And then Harry and I going up to Scotland, going over islands, with towing a caravan on back, and military jets do a lot of low flying over islands in Scotland. And they buzzed us as well on motorway, on road, as we were driving up with towing a caravan. The buggers, they do that. They're not supposed to do that, but they do that a lot. They do. And I think it's ridiculous, really. Because, if it's somebody older, it could give somebody a heart attack, that happening. It's a wonder I don't have a heart attack with some of the things that they do. I jump very easily. Harry will walk in and speak to me, and I nearly jump out of my chair. And it's not being abrupt or anything, it's just me. I'm a bag of nerves. I don't know why, I just am. So, I don't know. Well, where's everybody gone tonight, eh? No quiz tonight. It just seems a bit pointless when there's only a few ones. So we'll just have a natter, eh? We just natter. Oh dear. But it's the way things are. you know, but after having all upset with all water leaking and everything, we look as if we've cracked the problem. And we've sorted it, thank goodness. But I've still got to try and get things sorted a little bit better in here. I did actually put a set of four, the big plastic drawers. I put a set in there with fabric in Harry's out of place. And I noticed it's found its way back in here, got shoved in the thing. I thought, he's mean. Wouldn't want me to have my stuff in there. No, it was the whole roof and nothing but the roof, I'll tell you. We normally had one little drip at that end, but right outside that light fitting, and it was dripping into a swing bin with lid off, obviously, and a plastic bag in it. And Harry had got that dripping in there. Then another one started a little bit further this way, and he put a bucket under that one, and that was all. That was all we got. But he used to have a little bit. Oh, thank you, darling. He used to have a little bit of one in outer porch. Nothing serious, just a bit. But that were it. But then, is it 2 weeks since, when we were on local news anyway, that we had Worktop, we had the most rain, I think it said 2 months worth in 30 minutes. How did we know about it? Every bit of this roof started pouring, seeping, not just a little bit either. And I've got a new printer here and never thought it would go on that. I thought it were all that way, and it went picking the keyboard up and got soaking wet through with all water on top of it. But it's not damaged that. I don't know whether it's damaged printer. I've not tried it. And so my idea, I've been watching a lot on Facebook Watch, these making log cabins, bushcraft. And I says to Harry, I said, they build these to build these log cabins properly, not just little shacks. Some of them are, but mostly are proper log cabins. And there was moss in between logs, and then they took a tarpaulin over, but then they usually put a bit of soil on top and then moss. But obviously we don't want soil on top of ours. But what they do is they go around and just staple it all, and then they cover it over. So I said to Harry, shall we try? Do you think it's worth us trying putting a tarp over top? And Harry says, yeah, but we want one really that's big enough to go over the whole lot. That's all this, my craft room, because it's a long craft room, and Harry's outer porch bit. So we had a look. I'd seen one at $24.99, and I thought, $29.99, something like that anyway. And he says, how big is it? And I told him, I can't remember exactly offhand, but it was something like 12 meters, not 12 meters. It were 12 meters with something, 7 meters, something like that. And he says, well, it will go right across one way, but not all other way. So I said, well, the thing is, I don't know very strong. He said, well, I said, I'll just have another look. So I went on to eBay again, and I found a really good, strong quality one, heavy duty one. And they got a lot bigger one, and Harry says that would be perfect. It'll do a lot. So we bought that, and it weren't long in coming. So then Harry had got to get busy trying to get just over his little bit done, where he's got a bit of a lean-to shed at back. It's where he keeps his lawnmower and that kind of stuff. But there weren't a very good roof on it as such, because he didn't really warrant it as far as it goes. But anyway, he decided if we're having this going over top, he'd put a proper roof on it first. and it took a week. And on the Tuesday night, he said, "That's it. We're ready. We can put tarpaulin on tomorrow." This was at tea time on Tuesday, and within space of about an hour, the heavens opened, and it was just everywhere in here. Just there was just nowhere it weren't leaking from in here. And I thought, oh, just if they'd have managed to get done a day earlier, for it to happen next day, it was just one of them things. Just very unlucky, really. Bad timing, but it just, not we could do about it, Are you alone? Are you late? Oh dear. So yeah, it were a bit of an upset, if you like, but it's all that matters from my point of view is it worked. We put this massive big tarpaulin on. He's got it fastened down well. He's made a brilliant job, and it's worked. So we're happy with that. The other things go wrong instead, so there's always something. I must admit, I were a little bit upset when, just for another day, if it could have just waited another day, it would have been sorted. And like you said, Murphy's Law, yeah, it's rubbish. It didn't work for us, but it's done the job now, and so all I can say is I'm happy. I'm happy it's done, and we're just hoping that it stays that way. If we'd have had a cheaper original tarpaulin I were looking at with cheap, I think it was about 29.99, something like that. And it would have been too thin and flimsy. But the one we got was a heavy duty. It was like a lorry one, these wagons that they have tarps over. And they're really thick tarps. That's what we got. And it did it. It worked. So we're happy. Ouch! That's hot. It does that every time to me, makes it with hot water. I said, hey, you've used hot water for this. Yeah. I don't know. So I was going to show you these as well tonight, everybody that's thing. I won Kev metal detector. He has a pot A and a pot B thing on, well, it was every week, but now it's going to be every monthly. There'll be more than one prize. And that was my prize for winning it. And it's actually a little bronze or copper coin. Not a coin, sorry, it's a token. And it says, I don't know what it says. Gnome Land, Genold, what's that say? Devonia. He lives in Devon. And it looks like it's got a picture of a little gnome in the middle. Can you see that? And that was my prize, and I still cherish that. I think that's lovely. And of course, he's given me a couple of stickers, which I need to get on my big board at back, but I can't get on it until I need Harry to pull it me down, and it's too big. I've got some more to put on as well. So, yeah, that were our excitement for the last few weeks. But I'm certainly glad that it's been done, ready for winter. 103 Fahrenheit. Oh, good Lord, no. Oh, never. 113 Fahrenheit. Oh, Oh my God! Well, I'd be digging my grave. I'll tell you, I could not stand it. I'm struggling now, even with it being what were it? Other night I was at an house. What is it today? There, that one says it's about 25, 26 in here now. I think it was only like 28, 29, something like that. Oh, and I'm not kidding. I were melting. I said, oh golly, I'm wet through. I got tissues, and I'm just literally melting and flagging, and I can't handle it, especially when it's hot weather as well. Because like breathing is so much more difficult when you've got hot weather. I just can't do it. And I used to love hot weather. I used to love getting out and getting it sun and getting a lovely tan, going on holiday abroad, all that. I loved it all. But as I've got older, I can't handle it. So I just have to keep out of it, and I just sit in here or sit in there. Or sometimes, go and either have a book, take my book in there, and I've got a sun lounger. We'll put it out on decking. They made me some decking last year, and it was really nice. And I've got a nice table and chairs, wicker one thingies for out there, and but I've got a sun lounger as well, and I like my sun lounger. I can get right comfortable on that, and I can sit there all day and have, drop a pop or whatever, even sometimes a shandy or a cider, and just sit and enjoy it. But I have to keep out at sun. I can't cope with that. But yeah, we're getting to the stage now where we're not bothered about hot weather. Hey, me used to Harry, oh golly, when you were a bit younger, when I first met him, Harry could go and sit out in the garden, and within 10 minutes he was toast colour, instant. It's like instant on him. I won't recognise him sometimes. He'd gone been in the garden, been in our Hazel's garden. Not gardening, just sitting, laying in it, and he could just fall asleep and it didn't bother him. For I burn, you see. Well, I did. I don't now because I don't win it. I don't go out in it. I can't. Hi, Sunil. Welcome to my channel. Nice to see a new face. I'm running outside. I turn into beef jerky. Yeah, me too, I'm afraid. I'd just be a grease stain on patio. Oh dear, I know. I used to love to sit in the sun. Yeah, Harry he goes brown straight away. Even now though he does, he can stand it all. We're in the UK, Sunil. This is UK, United England, or United Kingdom, and we're in the Nottingham area. Or I am anyway. My age? Oh, I don't know. Oh, no, I could tan back in the day, but I don't let myself now. I just burn. Oh, I don't know. Why would you need to know my age? You're not going to propose marriage, are you? Because it's just I'm not up for it. It is just a number. I don't think it really matters, does it? But I did hear, and I think Harry heard it as well on television, that we've got another heat wave coming. But I think if it were coming, it'd have been and gone now by now, unless it's going to be an Indian summer, because you get that in September, don't you? Really? Yeah. So Today would be my wedding anniversary for my first marriage. Let me see. It'd be 52 years. 52 years ago today I got married for the first time. Hiya Ian, how you doing, chick? Now then, that's a blast from the past, isn't it? 52 years. I don't know. I just only noticed that. Are you comfy cozy, my little puppet? I tell you, oh, do you know, it's been worrying me sick about her feet. But she doesn't seem to be in any pain. But I'm sure she won't let me, she doesn't like me to touch her front paw. Now, she's normally pretty good at letting me touch her feet. But, oh, congratulations, lovely. My first marriage lasted 10 years. And then second marriage lasted 22 years. Yeah, you're right, but I think it's, I don't think I ever remember in fact, I'm not 100% sure what date my second marriage was on. You must be looking through rose-coloured glasses, I think, Sunil. Yeah. I know I got married in September, second time round as well. Must be a bad month for marriages. Don't get married in September. Oh, dearie me. Hey, Rachel, how is Caroline doing? I keep forgetting. I'm thinking I must message Caroline, just see how she's going. You know, and I keep forgetting. I was saying with Dean as well, but I did message Dean other day. He's slowly recovering, but I don't think he's sure about whether he's going to fully recover, which is not good news. But he's not done any diamond painting. Your wedding anniversary is, I think my wedding anniversary in September would be, my second marriage would be round about the 22nd-ish. She doesn't very often come on mine, Rachel. I think it's like, although it's not, I was just going to say, I think it's like a school day for kids, but no, it's not, is it? Because it's still holidays. I don't know. She does pop in sometimes, and she does. She'll pop in for 10 minutes, you know, and give me a thumbs up and that sort of thing, but she doesn't usually stay on for very long, which, you know, I don't mind that at all. I just think it's nice when they pop on and say hello. Hello, bye. Long as you leave me a thumbs up, I don't mind. But yeah, so it's just not seen anything of her for such a long time now, and I'm just wondering. I think I will have been married 20 years this time. Oh, is it? My daughter's just had her 20th anniversary. She just had I'm saying she's just had her 20th anniversary. Day before New Year's Eve. They've just gone 20 years. Just. And do you know, because it's when it is, it's like 30th of December, Claire's wedding anniversary. And I forget. Every time I forget. I don't forget. I just forget to pick a card up wherever I'm at. And I don't very often go shopping now without Claire. So I have to make her go other way while I look for cards. Well, it's your birthday, get up there, I want to get a card. And then all loads of all my shopping onto thingy and then back in my bag. Claire does. So what I tend to do if I see a woman do my car, so she don't have to take it off and put it in my handbag. It's a bit difficult buying a card for somebody that's with you and does all your shopping packing, isn't it, really? Very awkward. But we have such fun when we go shopping. We're always laughing. Folk turn around and laugh at us. I don't mind. Just smash your face in to me. And I call her mother. Yes, mother. Yeah, smash your face in. If you do as you told, I'll smash your face in. Harry and I have been together 22 years. We've been together. I can't believe it. 22 years. About due for a divorce. I'm not married. We're not married. Harry has never been married. He's never been one for bothering about getting married. And I thought, if I made such a bloody poor job at last, there was no point in trying again. Hello. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, pretty girl. Oh, my baby. The puppy, mummy's baby. Let me see that pretty face. Let me see that pretty. Oh, it's a beautiful. Mwah. It's such a pretty face. She's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I've done with her. Oh, it's not that foot, is it? It's that one. Is it that one? I don't know. If she's not. Have you not? Yeah, but he's 70. What's your excuse? Yeah, Harry's never. He's had plenty of ladies, but he's never been married. But like I said, we've been together 22 years now. So, I mean, if he wants to stray, he knows where the door is. He's very loyal, with the one he's with. That's the thing. Little sugar pie. I could have cried last night. I could have swore I'd hurt her feet. And it's funny because I'd forgotten about it. I've forgotten about standing on her because she'd not shown any kind of signs of pain or anything like that. And it were only where she was walking. And I said to Harry, it looks as if she's flicking like her ankle on front leg sort of thing. That seemed to be flicking it out somehow on her right leg. And it might just be where she walks, and I've just never noticed it before. They come and keep me company. Oh, I'd say he wouldn't stray. No, he knows where his best stuff, I'll tell you. No, he wouldn't stray. Mind you, if he did, I won't worry too much about it, because, they won't keep him for long, would they? Oh, dearie me. No, he knows he's all right here. He's not going to go straying off anywhere. It's funny because it's surprising how many people think that we'd not be together for very long, and we've shown them. We've shown them that we are. We are still together. Yeah, no, we never bothered about getting married. I thought I wanted to at one time, but then I thought it's a lot of money. It's just a piece of paper. End of the day, isn't it, really? and quite like my surname. I'm still got my second husband's surname, but he's passed away now, bless him. Andrew was 17 years older than me, and I think he actually did a little bit of I don't know how to put it. He started being a bit funny with me, and getting really narky, nasty. He was not a well man, and I used to actually get on to him a lot, saying, "Will you please go to the doctors and get sorted because you need to see somebody?" No. Or he'd go to doctors and they'd give him tablets, and if after he took first one it didn't work, he'd just throw them away. Don't give him a chance to work. And that's how he was. But then I won't whip him, boy, because I were one that was stuck with him during the day. Yeah, I think you're right there, Ian. I do. I do. Oh, did you not? Oh, well, I did. But then again, old school. I mean, I got married in 1970 first time round. I was 18. My mum's idea. We were engaged. It was my mother's idea because mum and dad moved to Dinnington, and we'd lived in Sheffield. We all lived in Sheffield originally, and it was a long way for Gary to come. We got a little car, but it was a little old banger, a little old Ford Popular. And I mean, it were old in them days, so. But so she thought it would be easier for us if we got married rather than him commute every day life or whatever. So we did, and I don't think we should have. Not then. I don't think we should have got married just because we'd moved and he'd got to come a bit further. We were only young. We could have. He was 4 months older than me, and I'm 4 months older than Harry. So it just shows. But I don't mind my surname. We're a good family. I mean, I looked after his mum and dad till they both passed away. And I mean, every day, up, down, up, down, up, down, cooking meals, checking it up. Dickhead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful in that state, haven't you? Oh dear. Yeah, I suppose you've got to think about them sort of things. He's a Scot. Harry's Scot. And Harry, he's not Harold, he's Harry. He was christened Harry, which is something you don't hear of very often normally. Not from, way back, but his dad was Harry as well. He was named after his dad, but he's not oldest. His sister was old. He's one of 8, Harry. 4 boys, 4 girls. Me, I'm one of 2. And my mother hardly never saw my brother for more than 7 years before she died. And then he died 6 months later, but I didn't know about it till 3 weeks after the funeral. Someone telling me then, isn't it, really? So I don't know. Your granddad, your his granddad was called Harry. It's what, of course, I'd say there's only in like what I call old school name, Harry. because he's got this Peter, Gordon, and Richard, boys, and Harry. And Harry's dad was Harry. So he was the one named after his dad, and he hated his dad. And he just liked his dad. Oh dear. But, and then he's got 4 sisters. They're all still around. He's got Gillian, she's lovely. Linda. Hazel is the one sister that I met Harry through Hazel. And then Pamela, who is, I think, the oldest. No, she's not older than Hazel, but she looks a lot older than Hazel. And Linda, Gillian, Pamela, and Hazel, yeah. So he's from a huge family, and I'm only from a small family. But they all got on. And me and my brother didn't. And my son, I've not seen him for 10 years, more, maybe. And he only lives just really up road, but his choice. Okay, Rachel, it's been lovely having you here. Thanks for popping in. Very nice of you. And it's this Manchester. Wow. So you've got a fair family then, haven't you, Colette? Fair sized family, I mean. I'm one of 2. My mother's youngest brother, Dennis, he had 3 kids. My Auntie Doris had 5 kids. My Uncle Frank, these are all my mother's brothers and sisters. My Uncle Frank had 4. Yeah, 3 boys, I think 3 boys and a girl. And my Uncle Bill had 2 boys. So they all had fairly. My Auntie Doris had, yes, she had, because she had a pair of twins, Peter and Leslie, and they were identical, and nobody could tell them apart. You could now, because one's bald and one's got a full head of hair. How that works, I don't know. But they both are so voice, everything. So the dad didn't recognise them, which one way. You had to ask them. And yet they're a really close family. But I envied her. I envied them actually, because I wished ours would been a closer family. But my brother always felt he was too good for us. Oh, who created the Beano? Do you mean comic Beano or? Oh, really? I used to have Beano every week when I was a kid. Beano and Dandy we had. And our Graham, I think he had, as he got older. I'm not sure if he didn't have a soccer one. I don't know what it'd be. I'm sure it weren't Marvel. It were one about football or sports or whatever. And I used to have Judy magazine. But I don't know whether you get them in, overseas like we get them. But we had Beano and Dandy and Topper. That were a big one, Topper. Well, he were famous to me then, Colette. If he was a created the Beano. He was a celebrity. Ah. Up to 105, went up 2 degrees in so many minutes. Whoa, God Lord, 105, Chris. Oh, I'm suffocating here thinking about that. You only met him a couple of times, did you? Wow, ain't it a small world when you start talking and getting to hear about different things? Don't you think? You went to his mum's house every weekend, did you? Yeah, it's strange how sort of things crop up and you can interact, if you know what I mean. You can sort of relate to various things. I know when we were kids, me and my brother never got on. Never got. He were older than me by 2 years, and he were a bully. To me, he were a bully. And I were only little anyway, and he were tall, to the side of me. And my dad knew what he was like with me. And my dad, I was my dad's favourite. I knew I was. There was nothing I could do about it. Weren't any sucking up to him or out like that. It was just the way things were. And I think it was because my dad would have loved Graham too, gone fishing with him, and that kind of thing. And Graham, I'm not going fishing. When I would go fishing for? Now I loved going fishing with my dad and having a, little fishing rod. I used to love going fishing with my dad. But Graham didn't, and my dad always thought I was son that he never had. Because he didn't class Graham as, he was just a mommy's boy, apparently. He wasn't really, but he was always thought of himself as too good for us. But he never come to visit my mother very often. I think she saw him last time she saw him in 2004, because she come to live with us shortly after when we were up in Orkney. And then we went to Spain for 10 months. My mother went with us. And then when we come back, we went to live up. When we come back, where did we go? Oh, we were living in RV at that time. Because we'd rented my mum's bungalow out. Anyway, we gave them notice that we needed to get back in bungalow for my mother's sake. She couldn't live in RV. So we went and lived in my mum's bungalow for a short time while I managed to decorate it all, and then we put it up for sale, sold it and bought this. All that would me out my brother knowing what were happening. He weren't interested, didn't bother about her or anything. And I know it used to upset her. I know she were heartbroken about it, but I know exactly how she feels because I've got the same thing happening with my son. He doesn't bother with me. And I mean, it's his choice. And as far as I'm concerned, it's his loss, not mine. I've got a fantastic daughter. And I had a second fantastic daughter with my lovely Danielle, because she was like a second daughter to me. She's just been gone a year, and that were upsetting last week, but I don't know. Oh, that's lovely though, isn't it? It is a shame that you didn't get on with your adopted mum, but it's nice to get on with your own mum. He's stealing a chair. What we on 9:10? Right then, peeps. I'm talking myself hoarse here. So I'm gonna say good night now. Only because my throat's getting so dry, all this gassing. So thanks for being with me and keeping me company. And we'll just save just for another week. Next week we'll have this quiz. Hopefully we'll have enough people in to make it worthwhile. So thank you all for coming. You know I love you all. Mwah. Big kisses to everybody. And I'll see you Monday next week. Don't be late, 8 o'clock. Or 7:30 if you want an after first. Take care, everybody, and I'll speak to you later. Oh, hello, Suffolk. Sorry, I'm just on my way out. I was going to go and see if Kevin's on for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go and get snuggled down in my chair and get comfortable for the rest of the evening. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you all very soon. Night for now. Bye.